Hey guys, this is Aarti. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing very great. Today I am going to do a review video of this newly launched Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. This is something I'm looking forward to try out for a very longest time, but since Nykaa didn't have these, I had to wait. Once I got to know that they have released this palette, I was very excited. So this is called Wet n Wild Color Icon Eyeshadow. So they have 3 shades in this range. So I have in the shade called Rose in the Air, and also there is another famous eyeshadow shade is called Comfort Zone. Once I saw this on the website, I was sold. Completely I was sold, because you guys have to see the color selection. And does this palette remind you of some other famous palette? It reminded me so much of the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. Seriously, the color selection, everything looks the same. Though the Anastasia one has more shades in them, still we get to try 10 shades which are very similar. I'll just insert a pic of the Anastasia Modern Renaissance image here, and you can see how similar these two are looking. Just see, you see how similar these are. So before going on to the shade and everything, I just want to quickly mention the details about this palette. So this one retailed for 499 rupees, which is, again, you can see how affordable and how beautiful colors you can get for 500. I think that is something great about Wet n Wild. And this particular one has 8.5 gram of product. Wet n Wild is a cruelty-free brand. And behind the back of the packaging, you can see there are two eye look they have demonstrated in the palette back cover itself, for one for day and for one for night. So if you are confused about what look to create with this palette, definitely you can go, or else you can create this look that I have created using this palette. And also they have mentioned the ingredient list right there. Let's talk about the packaging. So earlier Wet n Wild used to have color icon shadow, but that used to be in a bigger packaging. But with the smaller eyeshadows, you get to have 6 eyeshadows or 8 eyeshadows, I'm not sure, but it was lesser than this. The quantity was lesser in that old packaging, but they revamped their packaging and they made into this cute little eyeshadow palette right here, and you can get to experiment with 10 shades. And I really like about that, because some packaging they'll include that small sponge tip and they will take up the space. Basically that sponge tip will never end up using it. So I think this is very intelligent, and your paisa will get vasooled, because they didn't place that sponge tip. You get one more extra eyeshadow to try out. So I think that is something, again, I really like. And the packaging is a sturdy plastic container. Most eyeshadow over here are of matte textures. Only 2 are shimmers. One is a metallic shimmer and one is like a medium shimmer. So if you want to have some matte eyeshadow in your collection, I think this one you have to go for. Look at this brown, how beautifully that looks. This one and this one, they have mentioned transition, so you can also use this as transition. I think it's a modern renaissance in a 500 rupees palette. I mean, it's great, it's great. Coming on to the pigmentation, these are very pigmented, but if you're using a brush, you have to be very careful. Sometimes they tend to be very chalky. They do have a lot of kickbacks, so you have to be very careful while tipping your brush. But otherwise they pick up a lot of eyeshadow. You have to be very careful when you're using a darker shade onto your lid color, onto your crease. Be very precise, take small amount of eyeshadow, then you can build it up. Don't go all in once. So it's always wiser to build up the product rather than putting all the product at once and wasting your time blending it. And this color is crazily pigmented, and these shimmer shadows are little chalky, especially this one. This one is chalky. I always feel matte eyeshadows are very unique, and if you are a beginner and you want to experiment different matte eyeshadows, but you don't want to invest in singles, this is one great palette to go for, and it is not that expensive compared to other palettes available in Indian market. I'm just going to quickly swatch using my finger and that eyeshadow brush, so you can see how it fares with both the finger swatch and the brush swatch. Now I'm going to do a demo on this look. All enjoyed this video. I definitely give 4.8 out of 5 for this eyeshadow palette. I really love it. With that, I finished this review video. Hope you all found this video to be useful. If you did, then do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you all soon in my next video. Bye.